My fiancée confessed when she was 8 months pregnant and said the twins weren't mine. She just forgot one tiny detail. I was standing in the nursery, folding the last stack of tiny onesies, when she walked in and said it. No shaking, no tears, no guilt in her eyes. Just cold, careful facts. Caleb, those babies aren't yours, Ava said. I'm choosing their real dad. The fabric slipped through my fingers and hit the floor. Not because I was shocked, because I was making sure I didn't laugh out loud. Because in these 8 months, 2 heartbeats were echoing in this house. 2 cribs I built by hand, 2 names written on the whiteboard. And she really thought she was dropping a bomb. Best decision you've made all year? I said calmly. Her face froze, mid-acting brave. What? She asked. When do you want your stuff out? I replied. I'm pregnant with your children. She snapped, but her voice wobbled. No, I said. You're pregnant with someone else's children. We're just clearing up the inconvenience of me being involved. She swallowed hard. His name is Nolan, from my spin class. Of course it was. And the best thing is that Nolan was apparently downstairs in the car for emotional support, which made me laugh because the guy looked like emotional instability wrapped in overpriced gym shorts. He walked inside, squared his shoulders, tried to look confident, and failed. So, you're the ex? He asked. Fiancé, I corrected. But you're welcome to try the title. It mostly comes with unpaid bills and emotional gymnastics. He stood next to Ava like he'd just claimed a prize. You cool with this, man? Nolan asked. Very, I said. Actually, this saves me from making a hard decision. His confidence twitched. Where were you planning to live? I asked him. With him, Ava said, like it was obvious. With me? Nolan blinked. I've got 2 roommates, and the baby situation is a lot. I'm 8 months pregnant, Ava panicked. I can't just move into some apartment with random guys who vape inside. He shifted his weight. I mean, they're chill. Kind of. I leaned against the wall, watching reality finally hit them. And that's when I said the line that made the entire room turn cold. You should probably tell him the rest too. Both of them looked at me. Ava's face drained of color. Nolan frowned. Tell me what? I crossed my arms, calm as hell. The part where you might not even be the father. The air went dead silent. Ava whispered, Caleb, but it was already too late. Because what they didn't know was that I'd known the truth for 6 weeks, and I had proof. 6 weeks before her confession, my friend Elise from the prenatal lab called me after hours. Caleb, this is off the record, she whispered. But Ava changed her emergency contact from you to someone named Nolan 2 months ago. That was my first warning. The second was her tablet. She forgot it synced to mine. Her cycle tracking app didn't match our timeline at all, but it did match one exact weekend. Her college reunion, the one she swore she never went to. Except there were photos. At 2:13 a.m. in a hotel lobby. And standing right beside her was Ryan, her ex. And as far as I know, he was recently divorced. So I stopped asking questions. I started collecting evidence. A water glass Nolan left on my counter the first time he dropped by. A toothbrush Ava swore wasn't his. And a hotel receipt from that reunion weekend hidden in her purse. Then I ran 2 tests. One against me, one against Nolan. The twins matched neither of us. Back in the living room, Ava was going pale. So, I said quietly, he isn't even the father, Ava. Nolan snapped toward her. What? You're lying, he said, but his voice was shaking. I slid my phone across the counter. 2 results stamped and verified. His hands started to tremble. Then who is? He asked. That would be Ryan, I answered. The ex you just conveniently ran into, the one who's remarried. Ava couldn't even speak. Nolan stepped back like she was poisoned. You said I was the only one, he muttered. And she told me the same thing, I said. Guess honesty wasn't really her thing. He walked out, one soulmate gone in 10 seconds. Ava collapsed onto the couch, sobbing. You set me up? No, I replied. You just finally ran out of lies to stand on. Her phone buzzed. Ryan's wife, Rachel. She came over that night, calm, pregnant, 4 months along. She laid everything on my kitchen table, hotel charges, dinner receipts, a matching bracelet Ava had worn in old selfies. He said he was with a coworker, Rachel said. I thought I was crazy. Same, I said. Ava sat on the floor between us, completely broken. I don't know what I'm going to do, she sobbed. Rachel didn't even look at her. I'm staying in my marriage, she said, but he will support those babies, legally and fully. Then she looked at me. And you? You dodged a meteor. 2 months later, the twins were born. Healthy, silent, peaceful, nothing like the chaos that created them. Ryan pays support but refuses visitation. Nolan disappeared back into his art collective, and Ava moved into her mom's basement. And last night, she sent me a picture. 2 tiny boys wrapped in blue blankets. They could have been yours, she texted. I stared at the screen, then typed 4 words. They never were. That was the point where she never replied. And the nursery? It's my gaming room now. No lies, no secrets, just peace where the chaos was supposed to live.